What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Rivah. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It does not matter how you feel about this video. We all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. Guys, when I saw this title, okay, I was like, I absolutely am excited to see what the conversation is going to be about, as well as I absolutely want to share my perspective. So we're just going to go ahead and just jump right into the video.
If you're just in a relationship with a man, why give him wifey benefits? Usually, a wife is submissive to her husband. I'm not submissive to a boyfriend. Okay? So, my father and my grandmothers and my mother taught me if I'm dating, don't give him relationship, vibes. Otherwise, he's never going to want to get you in a relationship. He's going to keep dating other people and not want to just lock you down.
Let me stop right there. Let me just jump in right. So you're saying in a relationship, you were taught not to be submissive to your boyfriend?
That is correct, because it's not in a relation in the Bible. It's not. That's my faith. It doesn't say be submissive to your boyfriend. It says be submissive to your husband.
Okay, and first of all, shout out to, of course, the lead attorney, but shout out to Security Boss. You know, I absolutely love Security Boss, and I love when she shares her perspective. Okay, she said that in the Bible it says that, you're not submissive to a boyfriend, that you're submissive to your husband. But it also says in the Bible that a man takes a woman, sleeps with her, and she is now his wife. It's not about a piece of paper. It's not about a contract. It's not about any of that. It's about a man taking a woman and making her his wife. So we can't just take one little portion and use that as gold and forget about how everything was in that time, in that aspect. So I just wanted to say that. I'm gonna let her continue before I shed any light on anything else.
Because we become one, and you never know what's going on in a relationship. I may ask him nicely, can he draw a bath for me? And he says, "Oh no, you got that." You don't know what's that outside the inner core of a relationship as to why I'm like, well, he can make his own plate. I can draw my own bath. He can make his own plate. It just depends on the circumstances. And also the comment you said about, I'm paying the rent. Rent and making a plate is two totally different things.
Mm-hmm.
Two totally different things.
I agree.
Try the phone.
Let me just jump in and ask you this. So you're saying that you're gonna hold back your femininity. Let me take one step further back. Let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself a feminine woman, or do you think that your femininity is like a switch? Like you cut it on when you're married and you cut it off when you're not married?
No, you keep it. It's on. It's just you have to depend on when it's time to use it. Just like at work.
So it is a switch. Okay.
You're feminine by nature, but then in a relationship you suppress it. But then once you become married, you release it.
Because it becomes a growing. We're building.
I'm asking, is that kind of how it works? I'm a man, so I don't really understand how a woman's femininity works.
Okay.
So I'm depending on you to kind of explain it. You're saying that a woman should not be feminine in a relationship, should be feminine in her marriage. And so in the relationship, what I'm asking you is, are you suppressing your natural femininity, or do you not have any femininity until you get married? And then once you get married, then your femininity becomes into being?
No, my femininity is already here. Mm-hmm. It's not being suppressed in a relationship. You just have to know when to use it.
Let me stop. I don't understand you when you say that your femininity is here in a relationship and it's not being suppressed. Because I thought you said that you become that you withhold your femininity until you are married. That sounds like you are suppressing your femininity.
No, I'm saying that as a wife, because of my, in my faith, you are submissive to your husband with things like that.
But ma'am, how are you gonna get a husband if he don't see wife quality out of you in the dating phase? How are you even going to get to the husband phase of the relationship?
Not submissive to your boyfriend.
No, because that's giving him, why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free? I've watched my friends do this.
So that's what I'm asking.
For years.
That's right. So you're not submissive to your boyfriend. Is that right?
That's correct. It's
okay.
another word.
Okay. Wait. So you're not submissive to your boyfriend. I'm just trying to get. I'm a man, Chanel. So
Okay.
you got to be patient with me. I'm trying to work it out in my head. You're not submissive with your boyfriend.
Mhm.
Now, when you're with your boyfriend, you're saying that you are a naturally submissive woman, but you are not submissive to him. Is that
I'm
right?
accommodating to him, not submissive.
Okay.
But it does depend on, no one has kind of mentioned.
Let me ask you. So you're saying you're accommodating. Why isn't being accommodating fixing that man a plate?
Because what I'm saying is I might be accommodating and doing a lot of things prior. And then I kind of noticed that I'm not getting the same reciprocity back. So that means I'm like, I'm not going to keep doing for you and you never do anything nice, little kind gesture for me. As I've watched my friends think that's the way to keep a man, and then they never got wifed up.
Let me ask you, Chanel, are you currently married now?
No, I am not. I'm 48.
Okay. And have you been married before?
No, I have not, but I've been in relationships before.
Okay. Looking back on it now,
Ma'am, what are you talking about? Ma'am, so you see your friends give these wifely privileges to their boyfriends and they don't get the results, but you're not giving the wifely privileges to your boyfriends, and you don't have the results either. So I don't understand the need to not be yourself and the need to not serve your man. If it's your boyfriend, okay, that you're somebody that you're dating for a long period, whatever. I don't understand the need to turn on and off a switch if you're still not even getting the results that you want. I don't get it.
48-year-old woman, as we get older, we can look back and we have the value of hindsight. Do you think that it was wise to hold back your femininity until marriage? Does it appear to you that worked?
It's not necessarily. I mean, I guess I take away when you're saying holding back my femininity. What I'm trying to extrapolate is that if he is not doing things for me and I'm doing nice things for him all the time, when does he ever do something nice for me? He's going to continue to keep thinking I'm going to do all these nice things and he doesn't have to do anything. But if I just don't make his plate one time, that doesn't mean he needs to go out to a whole nother person. Because like I said, I've watched friends of mine do everything for a man and he really didn't have to raise a finger. And that's just a relationship. And they were in the relationship for like 5-6 years. Mm-hmm. And he ends up moving on to someone else. And they would come crying to me like, I gave him my everything. And he didn't reciprocate. He didn't do anything.
One of the problems that those women had is that, and this is I don't know this woman at all. I don't know this woman at all. I'm talking about the things that she's saying. I'm coming for the things that she's saying. I'm not coming for the person. But I think one of the biggest issues that those women had is that they were coming to you as a friend for advice. And let me tell you why I say that, because she already has this reciprocity mindset, tit for tat. If he don't do this, you don't do this. So maybe throughout the relationship, they had other issues and they came to this friend to talk about these issues with her. And she's like, girl, you better not do this. You better not do that. And at the end, when the relationship is done for, they're coming to her and they're saying, I don't understand. It could have been so many other things. It could have been your attitude with it. You can give him a plate. You can clean. You can cook. Maybe you have a nasty attitude. Okay, maybe you're disrespectful when you talk to him. There's a lot of other situations that can add to the reason why he didn't necessarily continue and wife you, okay, and put a ring on your finger. But having dialogue with somebody as your friend that's single, that has this tit for tat mindset that's saying like, oh no, if he don't do this, you shouldn't do this. Going to somebody like that for advice can aid into the demise of your relationship.
Nice for me. I would do this, I would do that. And I'm like, well, why would he need to buy the cow if he can get it for free? You was giving him everything.
I hear what
You
you're
gave him
saying, but
your
then
all.
it doesn't appear that your way worked either.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to Suave, right? What does Suave say? You want him to show leadership qualities prior to marriage, but you won't give him submission and femininity qualities until after marriage. How is this fair to men? Let me ask you, Chanel. If you want to respond to this, I don't know if you can
Yes,
see the
yes,
super chat.
yes.
It seems like you're saying, listen, if I give him the best of me now, he might not want to marry me into the future because he's always getting the best of me. All right. But then what Suave is saying is like, but you are in a relationship with him and you want things from him. So he's giving things to you, but you are withholding from him. Suave is saying, how is that fair? How do you respond to this?
Well, I never said that he wasn't. I never said that he was. I said if he is not, like I just gave the example about the bath water. I'm like, babe, can you run my bath water? And he's like, no. Or little bitty things I keep asking, and he says no. What is inside of me that says, I'm just feeling so generous.
But why are you in that relationship with somebody who, if you ask something like that, something that's so simple, and they say no? I don't think he's into you. I don't think in that relationship he's even into you. So you going above and beyond with somebody who wouldn't do something simple for you means that he's not into you. Because when a man is interested in a woman, a simple request like that is not gonna go over his head. It's not gonna go it's not something that's unachievable because he's into you. But if he's obviously not into you, sis. Okay, I'm just being honest. He obviously is not into you. For him to not want to do something as simple as like a simple request like that.
Make his plate for him, but he never does anything for me like that in our relationship.
Chanel, let me
So,
ask you though. Let me ask you.
mhm.
If it sounds like you're saying, well, this man isn't isn't providing me with certain things or isn't being nice to me and isn't running my bath water. Let's be honest, Chanel. I mean, you have a vagina, right? So you're at some level you are valuable to men. Why is
Mhm.
it that you've chosen that one man who will not run your bath water? You've chosen that one man to exclude all other men. You've chosen that one man to be in a relationship with. What is it about you that's making you choose men like this to be in a relationship with when other men would run your bath water?
Well, that's what I was trying to get at. I'm like that with other individuals. That's what I'm saying. That not everybody. That's what I was trying to get at because it was like a blanket statement. So
What
I'm
are
like,
you
not
trying to get at? I'm
like
confused.
not
Mhm.
everybody is being great. Like with a man expecting this, not every man is being great to their woman at home or whatever and doing nice things for them. And so the
But
blanket
wait, okay,
statement for
I hear
him
what you're
was
saying.
what.
You're saying not every man is being nice. And I don't want to keep cutting you off, but I want to
No,
kind
you're
of
fine.
further the conversation. You're
Yeah.
saying not every man is being nice to women in relationships, and I would agree with this, right?
Hmm.
Here's my question. It seems like you're saying that even if a man is being nice to you, even if a man is being accommodating, even if a man is running your bath water, you still would not be submissive to him because, like you said, that would be giving him the cow, that would be giving him the milk without buying the cow. So even if he is all of these things for you, providing for you in a relationship, you still would not be submissive to him in that same relationship because you don't want him to get the milk for free.
No, that means that I would do that for him because we're doing for each other. That means we're building
Chanel,
at
you're
that.
contradicting yourself now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
Because
no, what I'm
wait, no,
saying
wait,
is,
wait, no, wait. Just let me just say, you're contradicting yourself now because you said we were
Mm-hmm.
talking about relationships and marriage,
mhm,
and you were saying that you would not be submissive to him in a relationship
Mm-hmm.
because if you were, then he would be getting the milk for free. You
Mm-hmm.
wanted to incentivize him to get married. But now you're saying, oh, no, 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 I would be submissive to him in a relationship if he's doing for me. So you're saying two different things. Before you were saying you would not be submissive to him without a marriage because he would be getting the milk for free. That's what you said. You said the cow and the milk for free.
If you're just in a relationship with a man, why give him wifey benefits? Usually, a wife is submissive to her husband. I'm not submissive to a boyfriend. Okay? So, my father and my grandmothers and my mother taught me, if I'm dating, don't give him relationship, vibes. Otherwise, he's never going to want to get you in a relationship. He's going to keep dating other people and not want to just lock you down.
But now
he had to bring it back. Okay? He had to bring it back and say, hold up, let me go ahead and play that clip, remind you what you said, and then we're going to continue.
And no, if he was nice to me, I would be submissive to him in a relationship.
Okay, in my initial comment, there's only so much you can put in the sentence for you to be able to see it. So that's why I initially came on and said within my comment, if the person is not being nice to me, that's why I was walking it back, because I could not put that in the comment like I wanted to. Like, this person's being great to me and we're being great to each other, that's no problem. But if this man's not doing anything for me and we're not building and there's no foundation, then no, I'm not going to make his plate, because that means
Chanel,
obviously it's not going to make marriage.
But if he's not doing all of this, why are you in a relationship with him in the beginning?
That's why I said, obviously, we're not going to make marriage. You try to see somebody, you try to give them a little bit of a chance and try to see if you can, find out their quirks here and there. Because when you first meet
this is what you call contradiction, because she says that when you're in a relationship, you're trying to find out the quirks before you actually continue the relationship. You're trying to find out, the good things, the bad things, the good qualities, the bad qualities. So is a man, okay? He wants to know the good qualities, the bad qualities. Are you going to fix his plate? Are you going to get him something to drink? Are you able to take care of him when he doesn't feel well? Like, he needs to find out these things to know if he's going to be making the right decision in making you his wife. So this is a really, really big contradiction.
You're meeting their representative. Mm-hmm. So you're giving them a little bit of time to see if they're going to remain that same type of person. And if they do, then that's when you have to step. That's why I'm not in a relationship, because I did do a lot of nice things to show this is who I am. You're meeting Chanel. You're not meeting my representative, but he doesn't know that. But I maintained doing nice things, being myself. And then I got a conversation with my mother, and she's like, well, you wonder why you may be single is because you keep giving everybody all of you, and they're not giving you marriage. So you need to want more out of someone to be able to become a wife. You already showing them that you're wifey material, but they're not giving you the same thing back. If they were, then we'd be on the same page. We'd still be going towards a marriage. I'd be making his plate. I'd be doing everything else, because I want to show him this is what you're going to get in the preview of us getting married. But if you're not doing those things, which is what I was trying to extract on earlier, is I'm not going to make your plate. If you're not doing for me, I'm not doing for you, because that's not fair.
Got you. So if I can just kind of recap what you're saying, you were talking with your mother about why your mother believes that you might be single. And mm-hmm. Your mother is saying, listen, Chanel, it could be that you're being too nice to these men. And to be honest, the whole why buy the cow when you get the milk for free, that is something that somebody from an older generation might say, right? So
yeah,
maybe that's where you got that from. And so now your parents are telling you to be less submissive to men and to withhold things from men so that they're not getting it too good right now and they'll have an incentive to marry you.
There you go.
You don't have to answer that.
That's an issue. And sometimes, okay, for an example, she's getting this information from her mother, right? I can guarantee that's not how it went when her mother was. I don't know if I believe she said her mother is married. I don't remember if she said that, but I can guarantee that that's not how it went when her mother was creating her. Because a lot of those old school women, they just did that. They just cook, clean, share the plate, get you something to drink, just take care and nurture. they're telling her this, but she's literally almost 50 years old and has never been married before, and she wants to be married. That means that there's some things that you are not doing correctly. And I genuinely feel, especially at that age, there's no games. There's no, I'm going to withhold this from you because I feel like that will make you, want me more and want to pursue. No, because the men that are around her age, they don't got time for that stuff. They don't got time for that. They're not pretending to be something. They're not going to pretend like, oh, we're just, virgins walking around at this age. We have no life experience like they're 50. So this whole, can you imagine how many men that she's dated that are in their 50s? They've already had women that can cook, clean, take care of them, been taken care of. So this is probably not their first rodeo. So if you're gonna come around now and they're dating you as a prospect, maybe they see a nice woman, a beautiful woman, and they're like, oh yeah, when you start doing all these things of like, oh, I'm not gonna, give you no milk if you don't buy the cow, they're looking at you crazy. Like, what are you even talking about? We're grown. And again, sometimes the people around you will give you advice and they think that it's the best advice for you, but you're not getting any of the results. And then you take their advice and you're still not getting results. Maybe there's a bigger issue. Maybe there's deeper issues as to what the problem is with you not getting the results that you want. But please let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I really want to know what you guys think about this. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. And again, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's @RIVAH_JORDON. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you.